It's a story of tragedy and triumph, of panic and despair, of overwhelming gratitude and hope. On April the 27th, 2011, my day started off like most. Up by 6, cup of coffee, breakfast with my wife Joy and my teenage sons while watching some news. I then headed to the pharmacy that I owned in Ringo, Georgia, just south of the Tennessee border. I'd built it into one of the leading independent pharmacies in town, making a point of knowing my customers by name, making sure they got first-class customer service. We opened a coffee shop in the front of the store for our customers. It had become a popular conversation spot for many in town. My first inkling that something was amiss came early that afternoon. Storm warnings, so severe that one of my employees was summoned to school to pick up her daughter. In the afternoon, the winds kicked up. Later, they began to howl. The coffee shop emptied out. Customers became scarce. The streets outside seemed deserted compared to normal. I locked up at 7 and headed home. Within an hour, my life was upside down. A tornado struck and destroyed my house, with my wife and sons inside, huddled up against the wall in our basement. It took us hours to crawl out of the rubble in what became a pitch-black, drenching rain. At midnight, my cousin made his way up the road to check on us. It was then that I learned the same tornado that had destroyed my house had leveled my pharmacy. It was only by the grace of God, the help of family, friends, and volunteers that I was able to recover and rebuild. There was a time in my life when I needed both a hand up and a hand out. Right now, thousands of people in Tennessee are in need of both a hand up and a hand out. The sick who fear death, the healthy who fear getting sick, the jobless who fear being homeless, the destitute who wonder the source of their next meal. I know that same fear. At a time when the people are suffering and no fault of their own, the federal government must offer a helping hand. Coronavirus tests for all who want them. An adequate supply of face masks and equipment for our healthcare workers and first responders. Help for people with medical bills associated with the coronavirus. Help paying for health insurance. Preventive health care moving forward. Affordable drug prices. Jobless benefits until our families get back on their feet. Aid for small businesses so they can rebuild and rehire. And help for those who cannot afford groceries. Those big banks that got a bailout in the mortgage crisis can help also. Cutting interest rates on credit cards, upping the credit limit for cardholders, and reducing the interest they charge for loans and mortgages. Adequate health care and fixing our economy must be front and center of our concerns and the top priority of your next U.S. Senator. It'll be my priority until this pandemic is passed and everyone in Tennessee who wants a job has a job. During my years in the United States Navy and as a commissioned officer in the United States Public Health Service, I saw what it means to answer the call of duty, protect the public health, offer hope to the sick, the infirm, and the people slapped by the back end of life. During hard times in my own life, I saw the importance of a hand up, stout and trusted friends, and those with the courage to fight on my behalf. There are lessons that will serve me well if I become your senator. I'm not the choice of the special interest or the political elite in Washington. But I'm not running to be their senator. I'm running to be yours. I'm Roy Dale Cope. The courage to fight for Tennessee, the spine to stand with us.